Graph theory is such a powerful mathematical tool used to represent model computational problems. And its applications you see in the field of computer networks, database management systems, operating systems, and so on. Almost every problem that you come across in computer science, it can be modeled as a graph theoretic problem. Then asking for a solution in the parent domain is equivalent to asking for an appropriate problem in the context of graph theory. So it has got varied applications. So as part of this course, what we will do is we will give you a theoretical foundations on how to model the problem and the parameters associated with it and the properties of the graphs and so on. And in subsequent courses, when you start doing algorithms and operating systems and computer networks, you will see the actual applications of it. So we define something called neighborhood of a vertex that says the number of vertices it's a set of vertices which are adjacent to A, and the degree denotes the number or the cardinality of the neighborhood. So for A, the neighborhood is B and C, and degree is 2. And for B, it is again it is adjacent to two of them, degree is 2, and so on. So for a graph, we define something called degree sequence, which precisely tells you the degree of each vertex in the graph. So for this graph, it turns out that degree of this one is 1 and 3, and this is 2, 3, and 1. So we know that if G is given, implies then D of G exists. Now the question is, we give you some sequence, something like say 1, 1, 3, 4, 2. We wish to know, is this is the sequence graphic? Is the sequence given graphic? Meaning, does there exist a graph? So does there exist G such that D of G is 1, 1, 3, 4, 2. Okay. So to appreciate this, let's look at graphs, its degree sequences, and let's try observing a couple of properties. Okay, which will probably help us in answering this question effectively. So observation 1. So look at this vertex, and now it is adjacent to these two, and in case I modify the graph and allow one more, so it can be adjacent to this. So in the worst case, meaning the maximum number of neighbors that a vertex can have is except this, it can be adjacent to everything else, which means the degree of this can be at most n minus 1. So for all v belonging to v of G, if you look at its degree, it will be at most n minus 1, and on this side it can be 0. And what is n? N represents the cardinality of v of G. So it can be at max adjacent to all other vertices, and for example, look at B, B is adjacent to all of them, and look at C, C is adjacent to all of them, and A is adjacent to only these two. So if you look at any graph, this is true. If you look at degree of any vertex, it can be between 0 to n minus 1. Fine. And suppose you are given a sequence like this, say 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we are asking, is this one graphic? Is this sequence graphic? Now you see that you are trying to construct a graph G on 4 vertices, correct? Such that D of G is 4, 3, 2, 1. So you are interested in constructing a graph on 4 vertices. In that, there is a vertex whose degree is 4. So this says the degree of this vertex V1 is 4. But this observation says degree of any vertex can be at most n minus 1. So which means it can be at most 3. So this implies that no such graph exists. This implies that 4, 3, 2, 1 is not graphic. No graph exists corresponding to this. The reason is degree of any vertex, it cannot be more than n minus 1. Fine. And there are other things. For example, you look at this one, say 3, 3, 3, 3. Now you are trying to construct a graph on 5 vertices such that the degree of first vertex is 3, second vertex is 3, and so on. Now if you experiment for a while, you realize that even this one is not graphic, although it respects this. Okay, so you see that even this one is not graphic, which means we need to observe a couple of more properties to talk about which sequence is graphic, which one is not. And these are all some conditions which will help you, but we need something more. Let's observe a couple of more properties. Okay, so let's look at the degree of this. So the degree sequence of this graph is for A it is 2, for B it is 3, for C it is 3, and for D it is 2. Okay, and for this graph it is this. What I'll do is let's look at something called degree sum. So what is that? So the degree sum is summation dg of vi and vi belonging to v of g. So for all vertices, look at its degrees, simply sum them. So degree sequence is given to you. With that you can compute S. For this one it is 10, and for this graph the degree sum is again 10. Okay. So now you experiment with couple of more graphs. For example, let's look at say this graph. Degree sequence of first degree of first vertex is 1, second one is 2, third one is 2, fourth one is 2, fifth one is this. Now degree sum is 8. Now our second observation is the following. Second observation is, so for any g, degree sum S is equal to summation dg of vi is even. Look at any graph and sum its degree sequence, you see that it is even. Why is it so? So look at this edge. You see that it is contributing degree 1 with respect to A, and it is contributing with respect to B. And look at BC. And when we say it is 3 and 1 comes from this. So out of 3, 1 degree is due to this, second one is due to this, third one is due to this. So this edge is actually contributing 1 to this degree, another one to this degree. If you see that, this is true for any edge. You take an edge, this one will be considered once with respect to degree of C, again with respect to degree of D. So look at any edge, we say degree of this is 1 because of this. We say degree of this one is 3 because this one is contributing 1, this one is contributing 1, this one is contributing 1. So which means each edge, if you see, it is counted once with respect to the left end point and counted once again with respect to the right end point. And now let's see, is this giving you any other observation? So for this graph, degree sum was 10. For this graph also degree sum was 10. If you see that degree sum is 10, which is an even number, this is precisely 2 into the number of edges. There are 5 edges, you see that 2 into this. Over here also there are 5 edges, 2 into this. Then we saw this graph. So the degree sequence was 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, and S was 8, which is 2 times 4 or 2 times the cardinality of this. So you see that in each of this case, you see that degree sum is 2 times the number of edges, which is true. So look at an edge, say UV. So this edge is counted once with respect to degree of U. When I look at degree of U, I will say 1 plus. And counted again, same edge is counted again with respect to degree of V. It will be counted again. For example, if you look at degree of this UV, when I look at this edge, it is contributing 1 plus. When I look at this, it is contributing another 1. When I look at this, it's contributing 1. Now look at this. Now the same edge which was contributing 1 with respect to U will contribute 1 with respect to V as well. This edge which will contribute 1 over here, it will contribute another 1 with respect to this. This edge contributes 1, so you get this. So that shows that when we look at degree of each of this, each edge contributes degree to 1 with respect to the left end point, another 1 with respect to right end point. Which means when you look at the degree sum, you see that S is precisely 2 times the cardinality of this. And each edge, if you see, is counted twice. Once with respect to U, again with respect to V. So which means when we sum up this, you see that an edge is counted twice. So sum of the degrees is 2 times this, which means S is an even number. So sum of the degrees in any graph is always even. So this is our second observation. So our first observation was, for all V, degree of V is between 0 and n minus 1. Now our second observation is for any G, you see that degree sum is even. Okay. Now we were given this sequence, right? We were asking is 3, 3, 3, 3 graphic. You see that degree sum is 15, not an even number, therefore this is not graphic. Okay, so there are very interesting things that one can experiment and discover, and which we can use it as part of our kind of algorithmic purpose. Given a sequence, is it graphic or not, to test such thing, our observations will be of use. So from this, I can also bring in the next observation. This degree sum. So what I'll do, I'll split them into, so degree sum of V such that degree of V is an odd number. Then I will keep the even part separately. So the degree sum I am splitting into odd degree sum separately, even degree sum separately. So which means this one we will split into 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. And this one we will keep 1 plus 3 plus 1 on one side plus 2 on the other side. Fine. So you place all vertices whose degree is odd in this part and even on the other part. Now this one is an even number. We know that sum of the degrees is even. And this one you are adding all degrees whose value is even. So how many times you add, you will get an even number. So each value over here is an even number. So if you add all of them, you get another even number. So this tells you that degree of this and degree of V is an odd number. So now this tells you that summation degree of V is an odd number, even minus even, that's another even number. Okay, so it says if you sum the degree of all odd degree vertices, it has to be even. Correct? So what is this telling us? This is telling us that the number of odd degree vertices must be even. Only then this is possible. If you add 3, say 5 times, you will only get an odd number, 15. And add 3, say 6 times, you get an even number. So the odd degree sum is an even number, which means number of odd degree vertices must be even. So you see that in this graph 1, 2, 3, 4, number of odd degree vertices is even. In this graph it is 2. And in this graph, which is not graphic, you see that number of odd degree vertices is an odd number. So this is our third observation. So in any graph, number of odd degree vertices must be even. Number. You look at a degree sequence. If you see that a number of odd degree vertices is not even, you can straight away say, suppose you are given something like this. You wish to know, is this graphic? There are 3 of them. You say that it is not graphic. Okay. Now you see that degree sum is even. So, but no, degree sum is not. You see that degree sum is not even. That's one result. And you also see that number of odd degree vertices is not an even number. So you can conclude that it is not graphic either using observation 2 or observation